Hey, my name is Matt and welcome to the Open Mic Room. Each episode I'll be joined by a different guest to share some stories and discuss their music. So today I'm joined by Den and Wayne from Remember Serenity. How are you both doing today?
Excellent, well, good, thanks. You?
Yourself, yeah.
Spotify describes you as a UK-based acoustic rock duo creating heartfelt original music with soul and sincerity. Does that sort of sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds like something I wrote.
Yeah, so the podcast has a loose format. I like to structure it like an open mic, like a 3-song set. So to kick things off, imagine you're at an open mic, people are swanning around at the bar, and what is the song you'd play to get them to sit down and listen? What song sums you up best?
As in one of our songs? Or
original songs.
I think we probably differ on that, don't we? I think I'd probably say Misery Loves Company.
Yeah, that's definitely you.
Is the one that sums us up the best. But we have got a lot of happy songs now, so
I guess mine's probably Counting the Days.
I was going to guess Oceans, but yeah.
Counting the Days or Oceans then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's different moods, different days.
So the middle song of the set, I like to bring the tone down with a sad one. So if we start with one of your happier ones, I was thinking Oceans or maybe Rapture or Circles.
Yep.
Yep. Somebody that's actually listened.
Yeah.
Done his homework.
Yeah, I've tried to do my research.
Yeah.
So Oceans is about your long distance relationship. Is that right?
It is indeed, yes. So I'm with Laurie, who lives in New Orleans. So quite a long distance.
Wow. Hence the Oceans.
Yeah. So exactly. Yeah. So
technically just the one.
There's only one. Yes, it should be Ocean, really.
Yeah.
Rapture's about holiday.
Yeah, it's actually it's about travel, really. I mean, I had a year where I kind of got fed up with just doing the whole working and this, that and the other. So I kind of decided to have a year off and spend all my life savings on just travelling and just enjoying being alive, really. The song was mainly inspired by Plitvice Lakes in Croatia, but it was really about the whole year of travelling, but specifically that was the one day that I suppose it's where it obviously sort of goes on about, relive this day. That's that day.
It would be that one.
We need to go back to...
I've not been there. We need to go there and do a video.
Yeah, so any excuse to go away, really.
So how long have you both been friends for?
30 years.
30 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so, amazing.
Yeah, Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I was -5 when we met.
You wish. Yeah, so we met at a club, didn't we? Like many moons ago, back in the 90s.
It was, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So through... Yeah, we were basically both at the pink toothbrush, and neither of us really liked the pink toothbrush.
No, I liked the pink toothbrush. I was just in a bad mood that night.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't like the pink toothbrush, so we were in there.
We bonded over being in a foul mood.
We were both sitting around the corner, like just drinking because couldn't be asked.
It was music though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so,
we both started talking about music.
We had the cliche conversation of what's your favourite band? Wayne asked me, and I said, oh, nobody knows my favourite band. Nobody's ever heard of them. And then I said, oh yeah, I was in a nightclub. But I said, but as soon as I turned 18, I wanted to get their logo tattooed. I was over 18, honest. Then Wayne was like, oh right, who are you talking about? So I said, it's a band called Queensryche. And he literally lifted up his sleeve to the only tattoo he had back then. And it was a Queensryche tattoo, yeah. So
amazing.
We became friends.
So is the song Tether, that's based on your friendship?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
We entered the Battle Lines competition. We were given the line "Two birds of a feather" to basically write a song with that line of lyrics in it. And then I was on the way to America actually. I think it was before I met Laurie, wasn't it? That was the trip that.
Yeah, it was the bit where you met her.
Was it the trip or was it the one after? I don't know.
That's where you met her. Right?
Who knows? But I was on going to America, so I was basically sort of sitting at the airport waiting to sort of fly away. So I quickly wrote the first verse and a chorus, or half chorus it turns out.
Yeah.
Sent it to Den, and then by the time I'd landed, she'd written the second verse and the second half of the chorus, sent it back to me. So we kind of wrote this song, and then they'd come back. So I picked up the guitar, didn't I?
Yeah.
Right, we need to write some music for this first riff I wrote. That kind of works.
But yeah, it is about our really long friendship.
So you've been friends 30 years, but how long have you been playing music together?
Together?
I started. That's more than that. I started Remember Serenity in 2019, I think.
I'm the second singer. So
you were about 3 years ago, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So Remember Serenity had a previous singer.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that was during lockdown, wasn't it?
So,
Okay, so about 3 years now.
But, I mean, to be fair, there was only two songs that existed as is with the previous singer. All the songs that still exist in any way, shape, or form have had. I rewrote the lyrics, or we rewrote the lyrics to them. So there's only pieces and bridges of the two songs that existed before that still exist as they were.
Yeah.
Because they're both written by me originally, so obviously it wasn't a problem to keep them.
Okay, so for that first song, which of those should we go with?
Rapture's a fan favourite, isn't it?
Great to go straight into Rapture without... Yeah, Rapture.
Cool, when you're ready.
Interesting search of us looking for a capo.
Where did I put it? I definitely brought it up.
I really thought I saw it on that. I thought I saw it on there.
It's just part of live recording, isn't it?
When we do Twitch, we are absolutely all over the place, aren't we?
There was one that we did. So Beautiful Soul, which is a lovely song about Wayne's dog passing away, and I think I just sang one lyric slightly wrong. And I found it hilarious, and I just, you know, when you're trying not to laugh and you just end up laughing more.
Right, shall we?
Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Brilliant. Thank you for playing that.
That's okay.
Just listening made me realise that was a great choice for the first song. I like the song to be one that that summarizes you as well. So if someone was listening and hadn't heard you before, they would be able to get a taste from one song of what you're all about. And there's a line in that, "All I see is serenity."
Yep, that's a good line. Another one that made me laugh at some point, actually.
Yeah, in the video, well, the video for that's probably not the best videos, but when it's got lyric videos, and when it says Serenity, we do it in the Remember Serenity fonts. It's a deliberate kind of
little nod.
But no one's watched the video, so no
I think between that one and Misery, I think is probably the other extent of
You harmonise together really well, and it shows Wayne, your guitar playing, your picking, so it's really lovely. So now after that happy start, I like to bring the mood down with the middle section, which I call the Sad Song Society, because I'm on a mission to make sad songs cool. And I know that you've got quite a few.
Then we're probably your favourite.
Yes, yeah. I was quite glad to tick another sad song. So, Misery Loaves Company stands out. What was the story behind that one?
So, I suffer quite badly with depression, and Wayne basically wrote Misery like he was sort of channeling me. So although the lyrics were written by Wayne, but it's, you know, sort of my story, I suppose. And it's you know, there are lyrics about sort of like taking off masks and things like that. So it's basically the sort of trying to pretend that you're okay when you're not, kind of type thing is basically what it's about. And
it was that we had a rehearsal, didn't we? But you cancelled because she said that I just don't really want to be around anyone today.
Yeah.
So rather than rehearse, I just wrote the song.
Yeah, there was
so
just a day I didn't
have the. Jen was here because I kind of wrote the song for her, sort of thing.
Yeah, I didn't have the energy to sort of put the happy mask on that day, sort of type thing.
Not
Misery
that we have to.
was
We're normally just moaning about this, that, and the other anyway to each other, aren't we? So,
but it's really, it's one that I really enjoy singing. I mean, it's quite a sort of, some of the songs are really easy to sing, some of them are a bit harder, and it's another one that's a little bit more taxing than some of the easier ones to actually sing, and I prefer those. I get a little bit bored of singing really, really simple songs like at karaoke and stuff. I hate singing really simple stuff, so it's nice to have a challenge when you're singing, kind of thing, and it's therapeutic. So yeah,
I think music's one of the best forms of therapy. It's like a free medicine.
Absolutely.
The lines in that song are perfect. It's hard, isn't it? Because having company is sometimes what you need, but as you say, the misery pushes you away from that sometimes.
Yeah. We don't always do what's best for us when we're depressed. That's probably should have company, definitely, but it's, I mean, to me it's also that weird that I'm talking to you about it now, but I'm actually not very open about my feelings on that kind of thing. I mean, Wayne's one of the few people that I do talk to about it, so it's quite nice to sort of get it out in song. I've spoken to some people that are gigs and things like that, and they've, you know, sort of like said thank you with, you know, sort of like, you know, they feel the same way and that sort of thing. Has been, which is sad, you know, don't like to hear that other people are depressed too, but it's nice that it's helping other people. So since COVID especially.
Yeah,
unfortunately since
COVID.
COVID.
I mean, since COVID I've definitely I mean, I used to be just a happy-go-lucky, didn't really care about anything, but it's obviously since COVID everything has just kind of, there's been that. It's a lot easier to let things get to you, because, you know, you've kind of, I think everyone hit rock bottom in COVID, so it's it was a horrible time.
It's strange, isn't it? Because we ask about our physical health every day, and it's like, oh, I woke up a bit achy this morning, but when it's mental health, you're either okay or you're not, which doesn't seem right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
But there is still a little bit of a stigma to it, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Bricks and mortar.
Yep. Yeah, that's about the house where we're in the moment. Basically, it's the third of a trilogy. I was married, and my slightly psychotic ex-wife.
Mind your language.
Yeah, I'm good with language today. I mean, that's probably the nicest thing I've called her in the last 5 years. Yeah, basically Pieces and Bridges are both about her and everything, and that the Bricks and Mortar is basically about when we broke up, and obviously I was still broken by that, even though in retrospect I look back and think, why was I broken? It was the best thing that ever happened to me, breaking up with her. But at the time, the house just felt horrible. I mean, there used to be like loads of photos of us on the walls, and then obviously when we broke up, they were literally ripped off the walls and thrown on the floor. Quite a angry night. But that's what that's about. And like obviously this house just felt horrible for a while. But it's got some, I put some new photos of friends and everything up there, and obviously now there's photos of Laurie up there as well. So it's
becoming a home again.
It's becoming a home again, yeah.
So time has been a healer with that one.
Spent a lot of time there, absolutely. But that was what that song was about. Just this house.
It grabbed me because I haven't heard a song on that topic before, but it's again something that's so common when you have a breakup and suddenly the house that was your family home feels different.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but that's something else that we quite like doing, because there are hundreds and hundreds of love songs out there and breakup songs, and obviously we have got songs like that, but to do songs about different subjects.
Yeah, I mean all of our songs are very, very sort of personal and like real. We don't sort of write your Wonderwalls and things where it's just a relevant nothingness. That's just about sort of writing a song that's for the sake of writing a song. Literally all 16 on the EP have got a relevant meaning, like personal meaning as well, mostly. Yeah. To one of us. Yeah, and like I say, to be fair, the songs we've written since as well are again following in that suit where we won't just write a song for the sake of writing a song. There's got to be some importance with writing the song, so.
Yeah, brilliant.
Which, as I say, that's what our profile said.
Yeah, and that leads on to that. There's lots of songs about death, but not too many about the death of a dog. So exactly. Beautiful Soul. Yeah, the video for that.
Beautiful Soul is one that you saw. Yeah, that was
almost really bad.
Oh, why is that?
Yeah, Leon's my boy.
So basically, we both got in touch with sort of all of our friends that have lost their beloved pet dogs. And we were saying we want the video to be about dogs that have passed away. So we'd like pictures of your dog to include. And a few people got the wrong idea and were sending pictures of their dogs like pretty much on their deathbeds.
Yeah, literally dogs being euthanised.
No.
And it's like, no, we want... Yeah.
Other people were sending us pictures of their dog. And I sort of messaged them, isn't that's your dog, is it right? Your dog you still have now. Yeah.
Our dogs aren't dead.
Did you not read it? I mean, what are you saying? Do you not like your dog? I've got to say, the pictures of the euthanising, there's literally dogs like sort of with tubes and things. What? No, we want the dog living its best life. I mean, the idea is it's a tribute about the memory, not about the day that you put your dog down.
Yeah.
So,
but the very, very last dog in the video, the black Labrador at the end.
Leon, yeah.
That's Leon. That's who the song is about.
Yeah, I mean, technically the dog. Yeah, the song technically is obviously about Leon.
Yeah.
But I actually wrote the song. Like Leon died, and then a couple of years later, my friend's dog Layla died, who's also in the video. A friend's in America actually, but their dog died, and like James was so heartbroken by it, and obviously when I was talking to him, it just brought back everything about Leon. So that's why I wrote the song. Originally it was called For Leon and Layla, and then obviously I changed it to Beautiful Soul because it's just made more sense to have it like less direct,
Yeah.
Then I remember James, when I said to James I've written this song, he was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry I brought up those emotions again," and it's just no, I didn't mean to make you feel bad. It was a case of I've kind of wrote it for Layla basically and for Leon. So, but but Layla's in the video as well. So
I'm sure anyone with losing any kind of pet can attach to that as well.
That's it. Yeah.
So are you happy to play another one for this section?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Misery.
Shocks.
It's pretty much my favourite song, so.
Let's give it a bash, shall we?
Leave my darkest thoughts behind. Slowly
Cha-cha-cha. I cha-cha-cha a lot, by the way.
Brilliant. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I picked up on that on the Twitch session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wayne hosts karaoke, and it's even got to the point now that quite a few of his regulars cha-cha-cha at the end of singing a karaoke song. So
yeah, just to appease my cha-cha-cha requirements.
That was great. That's a really powerful song, that one. From time to time I lose my way and dwell upon the past. I sit alone with no one home and slip away my mask. That's great songwriting.
Yeah, it's quite powerful.
So the final section I call the wild card, so it's completely up to you. A song that you're enjoying most at the moment. Sorry, what was that?
I know full well which one you will.
It's got to be Giant, isn't it?
Oh yes, Giant, I think.
Absolutely Giant, yeah.
That's funny. I wrote down A Giant in My Eyes.
It's just Giant in My Eyes. Yeah, it's become very popular like, since we've written that one. Yeah, it's just the one that's it's happy, isn't it?
Your mum calls it Supernova, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's just a song that people just kind of like. It's make the whole what I said about Wonderwall earlier, just writing songs about nonsense or whatever. It's kind of probably our closest song to nonsense.
Yeah,
just because. We were given 5 words by a friend of ours, Jack Leonard, who's a fantastic musician. He writes songs where people give him 5 words and he'll in 2 hours write a song with those 5 words, and the songs are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We took longer than 2 hours to write ours, but he gave us both 5 words. We used a song called Significant Others as well, that was Den's 5-word song.
It was my 5-word song, yeah.
But my 5-word song was A Giant in My Eyes, which I kind of wrote about Jack being a kind of a new friend who's become quite an important person in my life. So that's what that song's about. It's just about new friendships and building new bonds with people who, have just come into your life and been quite a special part of that. So Jack, you watching? That's you, buddy.
That's amazing. That's not nonsense at all. I mean, that's a great topic to write a song about.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you captured it really well.
It was kind of more nonsense. The fact that the 5 words he gave me were nonsense.
The way it came. I see.
How am I going to?
Supernova.
Yeah, Supernova. What are they?
Hang on. I will cheat and look.
We wrote it quite a long time ago, so it's. But the 5 words he gave me were like, how am I going to write a song with those 5 words? I mean, what rubbish is that? So I just wrote a line for each of. I wrote a line of lyric for each of the 5 words, and then thought, okay, what's this about? Kind of could be about Jack. So it was Vintage, which I think he was referring to me, cheeky. Supernova, which is like back to the Oasis thing, isn't it? Style, Unprint, and Echo. It's just like 5 absolutely random words. It's just like, how do I write a song with those 5 random words?
And are all 5 still in the song?
5 lines. Yeah. So all 5 are there. So listen out for them. And but yeah. So I thought, well, let's just write it about Jack. So I kind of wrote the song about sort of co-writer. Sorry, I'm tangled.
That's right.
Right. So it's kind of about Jack, and then Jack's songs are all of them are happy, even though they're about breakups and misery. All of his songs are happy because he's just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. And then we gave him 5 words to write a song, and he's written a really miserable song.
Yeah, really miserable.
Written in our style, and it was just like, oh no, we've broken him. Yeah. We've broken Jack. But
are you okay?
You should get him on. Actually, Jack
Leonard is amazing.
If you're up for that, we'll put him on to you. He's a genuinely lovely person. He's also, if you listen to the Carnival, the ring announcer is Jack.
Oh, is that him?
Yes. Yeah, he's an actor, so he's really good at acting and that sort of thing. So.
Oh,
he does a great job on that.
Over. Yeah, so the laugh at the end. He just spent like half an hour doing a different laugh after different laugh, and we were absolutely wetting ourselves over these different laughs. And it took us ages to decide on which one, because they were all amazing. So how can you laugh in so many different styles?
The guy's a genius. So it's your video of ours as well. Can't tell you anything more about that.
Secrets.
Friendships fade.
Newborns fill the void like an echo of my youth.
I
make new friends who give me joy. With style and grace they take
their place.
Put their thumbprint on my life. So grateful
guys who come and join my tribe. New light shines on my clan, brighter than a supernova. I thank you for your time and heat. With you I live in clover. Like a vintage wine we improve, choices of who we lean to. As we grow our thoughts are more bold, from history we've been through. I take this gift, you lift me up. Now you're part of my pack. I give you my courtesy and always have your back. New light shines on my clan, brighter than a supernova. I thank you for your time and need. With you I live in clover. New light shines on my clan, brighter than a supernova. I thank you for your time and need. With you I live in clover. It's a pleasure to know you, with your charm and your flair. You have my full respect, my new best friend elect. Totally flawless. Yeah, flawless.
Hey.
That sounds like a song that we haven't played for 3 weeks.
Hey. Thanks for that. A happy way to end the set.
Yes.
I really like that one. I find it interesting that other people found that one popular too, because it stood out for me when it came on shuffle. That's on Autumn,
people
is it?
do like a happy song, so it is. No, it's on. Is it? It probably isn't on. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm right. Am I?
Yeah,
Yes.
no. The thing is, we released 4 EPs in 9 months, so it was kind of we kind of keep forget. Yeah, so we wanted to do a kind of we wanted to do kind of a group of EPs, like a theme, some sort of theme. I can't remember who it was who came out with the idea.
So you've got one for each season, haven't you?
I thought it was Laurie, but yes, I thought it was Laurie who came up with the idea, but I said it to her the other day. She said it wasn't my idea. So she could have had that. Your idea. So we had the idea of whoever suggested we should do seasons was brilliant. So if you're watching, let us know it was you, because brilliant.
I think it was you.
It wasn't. It might have been me. So we released Winter in December of 24.
Yeah.
And then obviously we released Spring in March 25, Summer in June, July, and then the last one in
June.
Yeah, so basically we had like a 3-month turnaround to basically go into the studio, record them, produce them, mix them, get them burnt to CD and get them released, and it was.
And we didn't even have 16 songs.
We had 9 songs.
We had 9, so we had to write quite a few as well.
So yeah, a lot of the songs were kind of written quickly, but to be fair, some of them have turned out to be better songs, like A Giant in My Eyes.
That was a quick one.
Is the whole of Autumn? No, As Yet Untitled was one of the older ones, but the other 3, actually Souvenirs, quite old as well, was it?
No, because it was rewritten, wasn't it?
Yeah. Souvenirs, we've got a video coming out this week actually, and so Misery Loaves Company video should be out in a couple of weeks. So basically, the plan originally was every time we release a song, we're going to do a video of some shape or form for it. So we've got 13 videos currently. A few more to do.
Souvenirs is going to be very embarrassing for us.
Yeah, Souvenirs has got pictures of us as kids in the video, so that's brilliant.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a song about your childhood, and wanting to go back to your childhood kind of type thing. The whole video is photos of us as children.
After the stock footage at the end.
Yeah, after the very end.
That's us. Yeah. Dancing in fireworks.
I'm really looking forward to the Misery video coming out.
Yeah, the Misery video is amazing. We should have released that probably about 6 months ago. Must have been about 6 months. That's when Laurie was over in August. We filmed that one. So we filmed the video for the Misery Loaves Company in August.
Yeah.
And now we're in March. We still haven't released it.
So it's done, is it, and ready to go?
The middle part of it. It's sort of the middle part where all the lyrics are, all the vocals are, is done. We planned on having like this storm scene at the end of it and this other scene at the start of it. But Laurie was going to be filming that in New Orleans, but apparently when she's not been working, there hasn't been any bad weather in New Orleans, so she hasn't been able. There hasn't been any time when she's been off work and the storm has been stormy to be able to film that scene. So we're either going to put some stock footage on it now, or just have a black screen or something. But hopefully that we'll get that done soon, and that'll be out soon as well. So.
Yeah,
we just had about 50 days of rain here, didn't we?
If she moved to England, then that would be brilliant.
Exactly.
Film the video 10 times over.
We do need Laurie filming it though, because otherwise it will look.
The consistency.
It will look disjointed, I think, if it's a different camera. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we're going to cross the bridge there.
So if we want to find your music, you're on Spotify.
Best place is use YouTube. Yeah, we've got a bit of a dispute. We've got a bit of a dispute with Spotify at the moment because we had 10,000 plays in the last year on there, and that equates to 0 pence. So we're a bit peeved with the whole Spotify situation. Spotify is just. But apparently their argument is you have to have 1,000 plays of a song before they even start counting. So basically we got 16 songs on there, and say we had 10,000 plays in the first year. And if you don't get 1,000 plays in the first year, they don't count for anything. Yeah. So they won't give you a penny, because Daniel Ek is basically worth 8.3 billion, and the reason he's worth 8.3 billion is because he doesn't pay any artists. So if you'd like to hear our music, listen to it on that. Go onto our YouTube channel and watch the videos.
Exactly, you can see all the videos too.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go onto Linktree, Remember Serenity Band.
Yeah.
Everything's on there. You can find our merch. You can find everything on there.
Merch.
Yes, this lovely t-shirt that
this is one of our.
Get a t-shirt.
I think these are limited now.
Yeah,
these are basically the ones we've got left are all that are available of this one. We've got quite a few different designs. So.
Yeah.
And is there information there about any gigs you've got coming up?
On Facebook, there is.
That'll be Facebook.
We haven't announced anything at the moment because we've only got one gig coming up at the moment. No, we've got two actually. We should probably put. Yeah, we'll.
Facebook is. Yeah, we will update our
by the
Facebook
time this is live.
No.
By the time this goes live, we'll put our gigs on Facebook. Yeah.
So what are your plans for the rest of the year? Hoping a few more gigs, some more music.
Yeah, I mean we got a couple of gigs lined up, proper gigs as well, like at the Fish and Firkin. Fickle Pickle. I know it's loaded there. The Fickle Pickle in Westcliff. That's in June. So that's a nice gig because we actually get to play like on a stage with proper lighting, proper PA. Whereas normally being a duet, you get to play open mic nights or just acoustic nights, and they're not the same. So that's great. We're looking forward to that.
We played there last year, didn't we? And that was really good. Yeah.
So we're doing that. We're probably we're planning on more recordings. So we've got some more songs ready to go. We're actually ready for this next recording. Yes. We've actually got the songs all ready before we go in the studio.
So you'll have to start a new theme, will you? Now you've done the 4 seasons.
We won't be doing anything as elaborate as the 4 seasons.
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
We're glad we achieved it. And to say the last, as yet untitled, the fourth song on the fourth EP is actually a song about procrastinating and not getting around to it. The fact that that's deliberately put on as the last track because we did achieve what we set out to do. So we're very, very proud of that, of the four EPs and doing what we've done. So once we hit the 16 videos as well, that's going to be another kind of milestone of we did it kind of thing.
Right.
So, there's already a video of As Yet Untitled with some excellent acting.
If you haven't seen the video for As Yet Untitled, it's hilarious. My acting is just
Your acting's
on
amazing.
point.
Both of our actors great. I look pretty miserable at the bar, which is, let's face it, I must have been acting because I'm always happy at the bar.
Yeah, always happy at the bar. Oh yeah, I mean it's very cheesy but brilliant.
I was going to mention the title of that one. It shows why we need to do research, because I saw that and thought, that would be fun for us to try and think of a title whilst on the podcast. And then I listened and realised that was the whole point.
I'm glad you understood once you listened.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
My mum come over so didn't she? Was she?
Yeah.
You should call it procrastination. No, mum.
So.
But.
Wayne does all of this, the merch and everything. Between the two of us, we make all the merch. ourselves. So Wayne does all sort of the t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, I mean that's actually Wayne's day job. He has his own company where he makes sort of t-shirts and embroidery with like hats and all that kind of type of stuff. And then the things like the key rings and we've got magnet bottle openers and badges and stuff. I make all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, we make all our own merch.
Yeah, we're all pretty self-sufficient, aren't we? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Get on there straight away.
Actually, yeah.
It's been great talking to you. I've really enjoyed listening to your music last week, and yeah, I'll be watching the videos and waiting for what comes next. Any last things to
we're
add?
hoping to do Twitch again soon as well. Yeah, we're going to be Twitching.
Yeah,
we're going to go live again.
Yeah, we play it because we were doing it every week last year, but then I started taking on too. I'm now sort of working in the bar as well as doing my main business and my karaoke business. So I started working the bar as well, and I kind of run out of time, so we kind of stopped doing Twitch, didn't we? But we kind of miss it.
Yeah. So
it kind of gets us to play us. It's kind of a rehearsal, if anything.
It makes you rehearse, yeah.
Mucking about and playing our songs, so it's but then you got the pressure of someone watching you, so you kind of try and play a bit better or laugh hysterically over important songs.
Genuinely, I just get that again. I'm so proud of myself for not getting a fit of the giggles a minute ago.
Yeah, you did.
No, you smashed it.
Because normally that kind of thing, it'd be playing in my head of I did that wrong, and then I find that funny.
It's definitely worth watching the Den Loses It video on the YouTube channel. Cause...
Yeah, Den loses it through Beautiful Soul is all kinds of wrong.
Poor doggies.
I mean, there's another song we've got that's called "I'll Wait for You," which is one that I wrote to my children. So again, about the fact that I suffer quite badly with depression and everything, and basically I'm still here because of my kids. If I didn't have children, I wouldn't still be here, and that's what that song's about. And there was another time that we were again doing Twitch, and something made me laugh through that, and it's like the most inappropriate song for me to laugh through, and I was absolutely
You haven't laughed him through Frau yet, so that's the next one, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe that one next.
Frau's one of our newer songs, and another song about death. I mean, not all our songs are about death. I mean, we have got happier songs.
And we've got another song that hopefully will be done soon called the TV Light, which again has got a totally different sound to it.
Okay.
Obviously, we plan on recording that this year. And if you probably heard Frau that was on there as well. I'd imagine I can't remember what songs were on that one. Frau was obviously another miserable one. Well, the other new ones, Significant Others, would have been on there, so that's yet to be recorded.
So yeah, you've got a lot to be recorded then.
It's another song. Yeah, so we've got 5 songs that we haven't yet recorded. So yeah, obviously we've got. So we'll hopefully write a few more before we go in the studio again. But
great.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, don't know.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Den chats likes the chat.
So Wayne, thank you very much for having us. Thank you. See you later.